Go to George on line 3. Hey, George, 219.
Good morning, all. Good morning, Mr. Mayor. It's an honor to talk to you for the first time. I too think the ballpark looks fantastic, and I've been going to the lakefront either with my parents as a child or with my kids, or now taking my grandkids on the weekends when it's nice. And it's a draw that will never die here in the region, and I got to compliment you guys for keeping it up. I have a quick question, two questions actually. One about the park. Has there been any consideration given to possibly developing the food services in the warm weather months?
We're doing a couple things. We have a couple of venues out there, both the Walhalla Beach concession stand and the new concession stand we built, that we're looking for vendors to work that operation throughout the warm months. And we're also really actively working now on attracting a lakefront restaurant to the park, to where.
Oh, that would be awesome, sir. That would be awesome. One last quick question, since you are the mayor. We have a serious problem in the region. It's called the Klein Avenue Bridge debacle. Is there any possibility that we could put all our heads together here in the region and get that thing cleared up? I noticed as I was coming back from EC this morning, they're laying out the stakes to block off part of Chicago Avenue now. So there's going to be some major blockage in the region, and we've got planes flying out of Gary Airport again for the first time in many years. We need that artery open, if for no other reason, revenue and business for our region. Is there any way we can get whoever replaces our Mutt Mitch to do something about it, or have them do something about it before he goes on to Fox News?
Yeah, that's a great question. I couldn't agree with you more. I can just tell you this, that there has been multiple meetings with what I would call the high-level leadership in the county many times, several times. And the consensus is that this project is controlled by INDOT, and INDOT's budget really is driving it. And they're looking for the most economical way to get an alternate solution put on the table.
Well, how can we not demand that the money being spent for the Iliana Expressway be diverted until that bridge is fixed?
Well, we could demand it all we want, and the bottom line is the Lake County folks are the redheaded stepchild in the state. And
so this is all punitive thanks to our mutt, right?
Well, I won't go that far, but it certainly plays a factor that they're looking at spending $100 million on this bridge initially, and they're saying, hey, if I could find a way to use that $100 million somewhere else, we're going to do that, and that's what the state's thinking is.
I can't believe this because of the revenue coming into the state that's being cut off. It's ridiculous. Thank you for taking my call. You guys have a great day.
There you go. You were going to finish something there, George. I mean, Joe.
No, I was just going to say, you got to give some of the leaders in Lake County credit. Mayor Tom has been an absolute vocal opponent of insisting that the bridge does get rebuilt. So he's a proponent of building the bridge. And also Mayor Copeland now is trying to pick up the pieces in his early stages of his term to say, hey, if we can't get the state to rebuild the bridge as it originally was, or at a lesser manner, at least we have to take the next best thing, which would be a toll road. Nobody wants a toll road, but if you're faced with a detour, a permanent detour, or no bridge, the toll road is a viable solution. I just wished, and some of the leaders in the community have stated this, that if they put the $100 million that they initially were going to put toward rebuilding the bridge into pot, and then told the balance of the construction, it'd be much more sensible, much more reasonable, and the toll would be much more affordable. And hopefully INDOT somewhere along the line will figure that out.
And I just want to chime in. I had somebody actually come up to me last week at the White and Clark game and said, hey, Dabberton, where are you? We had the airport fight, we had the tax fight, we had the George Lake fight. How come there's no citizen rally on the Klein Avenue Bridge? And my point is that, as the mayor pointed out, the bridge really is controlled by INDOT, and it's a state decision. And there have been plenty of elected officials. Probably the most vocal has been Tom McDermott to try and change the view of the state, but it's to no avail. And I think the caller's right. We have to wait it out until probably until the next governor.